For 4.5 billion years, Earth has followed the exact same path around the Sun. Every change in season, every weather pattern, and the biological rhythm of every living thing relies entirely on the steady gravitational hold of our star. Then, an unknown cosmic force violently breaks that bond. Space itself distorts, pulling Earth out of its solar orbit and throwing it into the dark. Within minutes, the world begins to lose its sense of time and place. GPS satellites rely on precise orbital calculations to synchronize everything from cellular networks to global banking. As the planet's trajectory shifts, those timing signals drift, and the digital systems that hold our modern infrastructure together start to unravel. Down on the ground, the sky simply begins to darken. Astronomers look through their telescopes and realize the terrifying truth. We are drifting out into deep space. Humanity is suddenly cut off. We are no longer part of a solar system, but stranded on a lonely planet facing the ultimate test of surviving the freezing void. During the first 24 hours, the planet doesn't freeze instantly, but if you look up, the sun visibly shrinks, dimming hour by hour until it looks like just another distant point of light. Without direct sunlight, the global energy cascade begins. Massive solar power grids around the world shut down completely, plunging entire regions into blackout. By the end of the first week, the biological impact hits. With zero sunlight penetrating the atmosphere, global plant photosynthesis comes to an absolute halt. The base of the food chain simply stops functioning. Animal life immediately loses its bearings. Migrating birds rely on solar temperature cues and a stable magnetic field to navigate, both of which become chaotic. The Great Migrations stop. In exactly 7 days, the natural rhythm of biology breaks down completely. The natural world as we know it comes to an end. Fast forward 1 year, and the relentless freezing takes hold. The world's oceans begin solidifying from the surface downward, capping the planet in a thick sheet of white ice. A cross-section reveals Earth's frozen crust. Beneath it, the glowing mantle preserves a liquid ocean trapped between ice and rock. To survive, millions migrate underground into newly constructed geothermal cities built directly into the rock layer. Since we can no longer rely on the sun, we have to engineer a replacement. We turn to nuclear fusion to generate power, using that energy to fuel massive LED grids that sustain vast underground farms. In this new world, the separation between humanity and the environment is total. We are no longer inhabitants of a biosphere, but occupants of a closed-loop engineering project, where every breath of air and calorie of food is a manufactured output of the machines keeping us alive. Decades pass. Earth effectively becomes a generational ship, flying blindly through the complete darkness of interstellar space. Then, astronomers detect a glow in the distance. Another star lies directly in Earth's path. But an orbital mechanics diagram reveals the severe danger. When a wandering planet enters a new star system, its chaotic path directly clashes with the stable orbits of existing planets. The risk of catastrophic collision is immense. Finding a new star doesn't guarantee safety. Earth would arrive as an invasive, rogue body disrupting an already established system. While this scenario seems restricted to science fiction, rogue planets, worlds wandering through the void without a parent star, are a documented astrophysical reality. Astronomers have discovered billions of these dark, frozen, rocky planets. They float completely alone against the backdrop of distant galactic nebulas, and some have been drifting like this for billions of years. For Earth, an ejection remains extraordinarily unlikely. It would require an extreme gravitational encounter with another massive object, an event for which there is currently no evidence. Still, the thought experiment clarifies our reality. Every warm day, every green forest, and every drop of liquid water exists solely because our specific star continues to hold us at the perfect distance. Only by imagining the loss of our sun do we truly understand its value. If humanity had exactly 1 year before being ejected into deep space, what should be our first priority? Let me know your answer in the comments, and be sure to subscribe to Future Decoded.